Hi, Shalom. First and foremost, we're going to start off by giving all praises and glory to
Yahweh,
Yahweh, Ba'Hashem Yahawashi, Ba'Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Yesharala, the rule well. And salutations to you, Akim, out there in the highways and the byways, preaching his word in truth and in sincerity. This is GMS Chicago coming at you again with another lesson. And, basically what we're going to go into today is going to be about, the elect, Lord willing, we're that number of Israel, of Yesharala. When all shit hits the fan, hey, we're going to be straight. We're going to be all right. Right now, what we have to do is just focus on doing the work of Yahweh Bashim Hawashai. And as long as we do that, we're always going to have everything in due season. If you could get that, it says he will give you everything in due season. We're always going to have everything in due season when we need it. Even though we might not have it now or see that we might have it in the future, that does not matter. The Lord will find a way, and he'll make a way, however he does it, for us to get what we need in the times that are coming. So oh, you got it?
Okay. This is Galatians 6:9. It says, and let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not.
Yep. Wait. No, that's a good one. Yeah. We shall reap if we faint not. And what are we gonna reap? We're gonna reap salvation. We're gonna reap everything. We're gonna get all the benefits. We're gonna get on the Lord's side. That's why when you read Tobit, the 4th chapter, in the last verse, it says, "Fear not that you are made poor, but we are rich. We are wealthy. If we fear Yahweh Bashim Hawashai." Why? Because we have spiritual riches stored in heaven. And spiritual riches stored in heaven means that you have everything you need, even though you don't see it.
I got another one for you. It's probably the one you use. The Sirach 39:33, it says, all the works of the Lord are good, and he will give every needful thing in due season.
There you go. Yeah, he will give every needful thing in due season. So as long as we do this, we're going to reap what we sow, and we're going to get every need. It's like, as long as we do this work, we're going to reap the benefits of this work, and we're going to get every needful thing in due season. So whenever, famine comes, the sword, all that, the Lord is going to supply us, Lord willing, we're that number, with everything we need for us to overcome that.
In due season.
Right now, as we speak, the Lord is setting things up so we could be straight in that day. And I'll give you this is an example of it. This is Ecclesiastes 2:26. This is, for Yahweh give it to a man that is good in his sight, wisdom and knowledge, right? And joy. It says, but to the sinner he giveth travail. It says, to gather and to heap up, that he may give him that is good before Yahweh. This is also vanity and vexation of spirit. But the point is what? That the wicked are gathering things up now, what? So he may give it to him that is good before Yahweh. And this is why we got to continue in the work that we're in. Because as long as we do that, we'll be good in the sight of Yahweh Bashim Hawashai. And we'll be those that are getting these things that these preppers and these wicked individuals prep for and trusted in to save them in these days. We're going to get all of that. And they're going to end up getting destroyed. And we're going to end up getting delivered. Ultimately, why? Because we have the Lord on our side. Because we put our trust in Yahweh Bashim Hawashai. So we're going to be straight in that day. We just have to keep our trust in Yahweh Bashim Hawashai. Even if we don't see help, in our foresight, still be like, okay, well, the Lord could create something, with a blink of an eye,
That's right. Hey, let me bring this up real quick. This is Isaiah 59:1. It says, behold, the Lord's hand is not shortened that it cannot save, neither is his ear heavy that it cannot hear. This is back with what the brother was saying, Hey, the Lord's hand is not shortened that it cannot save. That means any situation that you find yourself in, all right, the Lord is able to bring you out, man. All right? Hey, what the scripture says, basically, the Lord will not put on thee more than thou canst bear. All right? Hey, the Lord, he's going to put his elect through the ringer, man, through the fire, man. But at the end of the day, there's nothing that the Lord there's nothing that the Lord is gonna put you through that He cannot deliver you out of, man. All right, and that's what we have to have our faith and believe, man. All right, knowing that the Lord is the omnipotent, man, all powerful, man. All right, and it says his ear is not heavy that it cannot hear, man. So that's why we have to send up them prayers, man. All right, because we send up them prayers, and just because it's not answered right away doesn't mean it's not gonna be answered, man. Like we just brought up the precepts in due season, man. All right. You know, the Lord doesn't give it to you right when you want it, but He gives it to you when He knows you need it, man. All right, you know. But
Yep.
I'm bring out that precept for you. This is Sirach chapter 2 and verse 26. It says, "For God giveth to a man that is good in his sight wisdom, knowledge, and joy, but to the sinner He giveth travail to gather and to heap up." It says that.
Yeah, get that Job. I just read that one.
Oh, kind of sorry.
Job 27.
Job 27.
Mm-hmm.
This is Job 27. I'm starting at verse 26.
16, I believe.
16. This is Job 27, verse 16. It says, "Though he heap up silver as dust and prepare raiment as the clay, he may prepare it, but the just shall put it on, and the innocent shall devour the silver."
Right. So these people are heating up, food, storing up gold, actual silver, or what they consider will be money in those times. Things for them where they think like, okay, if I have this, I'm gonna be straight, right? But guess what? It's not gonna work for them. It's not gonna be for them. We're gonna be the ones benefiting of those things that they spend so much money and time on. We're gonna be straight. So it shows you the importance of us continuing in this work, just trusting in Yahweh Bashim Hawashai. See, the thing when you trust in the Lord is like, when you trust in the Lord, you literally have everything, even though you don't have it. If you understand, if you can receive it, because the Lord can make things disappear literally like that, make things happen. This is that the Lord can make a poor man rich.
All of a sudden.
All of a sudden. The Lord can do everything, with a snap of a finger. So we got to have that trust that even though we don't see it, that we know that the Lord is going to supply us with it. However He does it, He's going to create a situation, or He's creating a situation now as we speak, so that it could, the benefits may come in that time. But point is, He's going to do something, to make us obtain whatever it is that we need in that time, man. So don't we can't just, I don't have anything now, I gotta prep. No, we don't have to do any of that. Now I would, if you could get a little something, go ahead and do it, but the point is, don't trust in it. Don't think you're gonna get fucking 50 gallons of water. Okay, this is gonna last me for a whole year, because you might get that because you trust in that and you don't trust in the Lord. The Lord might let you get those 50 gallons of water, and guess what? You won't even drink a single one of them. And somebody else who did trust in the Lord is going to drink up all of them.
That's right. Like on this Proverbs 13:22, it says, "A good man leaveth an inheritance to his children's children, and the wealth of the sinner is laid up for the just." All right? And that's what it is, man. All right, like the brother said, man. You people that's trusting in, these carnal things, these materialistic things, the things that you can see, touch, smell, feel, all right, and not trusting in the Lord, man. All right, you're gonna find yourselves in that jam, man. All right, you done stored up all this food, man. All right, like bro said, you done calculated how long it's gonna last you. All right, so for soon, and you trust in these things. All right, that's your security. You fall back on the food that you have, or you fall back on the weapons that you have, man. All right, but don't fall back on the Lord, man. All right, all those things that you have, man. All right, is really gonna be taken from you. All right, and given to a man that actually put his trust in the Lord, man. All right, because that's how the Lord works, man. All right, He deals with the humble, the meek, the lowly, man. All right, the ones who actually trust in Him, man. All right, He doesn't deal with the prideful. All right, the self-willed person, man. All right, the disobedient, man. All right. We have to put our trust in how about your mouth shine, and the Lord's gonna make a way, man. All right, But
I got one.
yeah.
This is second Esdras 2:26. It says, as for the servants whom I have given thee, there shall not one of them perish, for I will require them from among thy number, right? And that's the elect. It says, be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh. So this is a message really to the elect. You know, it says, be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance. And part of that abundance is going to be what? By the things that these wicked individuals, whether Israelites or other nations, if you're not with the Lord, you're wicked in general. You're counted one and the same. You know? So it's going to be by them gathering up their shit, you know, and whatever they gathered up, you know, we're going to be the ones enjoying it. That's how we're going to have, that's going to be part of the reason how we're going to get, so like it says, how we're going to be merry and have abundance, you know. It says, the heathen shall envy thee, but they shall be able to do nothing against thee, say Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You know, and they're going to be hating and all that, but guess what? They're not going to be able to touch us, take things away from us, rob us. You know why? Because we have Yahweh Bashim Yahushai on our side. And in that time, the Lord is going to set a difference of who he's with. And he's going to make known who he's with and who he's against. You know, just like in Egypt, it was clear. All the plagues and everything hit the Egyptians, all parts of Egypt, except where Israel dwelt. This time, everybody's gonna get touched by all these calamities, you know, and evil that the Lord's about to bring upon this place. But guess what? The elect are not gonna be touched. The elect are gonna be merry. The elect are gonna be abundant. The elect are just gonna be enjoying that. In other words, having the time of their life in this time. You know, when you read Job, it says what? It said, "At famine thou shalt laugh." You know, famine is one of the worst ways to die. But guess what? The elect are gonna be laughing at it. Mm-hmm. You see? So, hey, you know, we're going to be straighter than that. We just have to trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And the Lord will give us a way out. And this is not the only way he's going to do it. It's going to be many ways. Hey, remember, the Lord made manna rain down from heaven. You know, food that we could eat rain down from heaven. So the point is that the Lord is going to have our back. You know, the Lord is going to have our back. You know, as long as we continue doing this work, and he's going to give us everything we need in due season. Then nobody's going to be able to do or say anything against it. You know?
Sure. Hey, the scriptures say, trust not in uncertain riches. You know? But I had a precept. This is Luke chapter 12. And I'm going to get to the point. It says, Luke 12. And I'm going to start at 19. It says, and I will say to my soul, thou hast much goods laid up for many years. Take thine ease, eat, drink, and be merry. But God said unto him, thou fool, this night thy soul shall be required of thee. Then who shall those things be, which thou hast provided? So is he that layeth up treasures for himself, and is not rich towards God. All right? And that's the point, man. All right? Because a lot of people trust in this whole prepping ordeal, man. All right, they see the calamities coming, they see destruction coming. All right, but they trust in prepping, man. All right, they trust in storing up things and having plan A and plan B, man. All right, when plan A and plan B ain't gonna work, man. All right, the only thing that's gonna work is knowing the names of the Lord, His Son, all right, and having faith, man. All right.
Right, so like it, you know how it says, thou fool, you know, this day I will require of thee, right? There you go, you know, like these people are prepping it, thinking that's gonna save it, but it's like the Lord is like, it's gonna be like, wait, like you arrogant mother, you know, like how are you gonna assume, you know, hey, you know what if I make a bullet, you know, somebody shoots you today, you know, that doesn't mean that you're gonna survive, you know.
Right, then they're gonna say, then who shall those things be?
Right.
You know, then all that you got it up, then who is gonna be for? And we read the precepts, man, for the elect, man, for those who trust in the Lord, man. All right, the Lord is gonna, things that you wicked people gather up, and you wicked preppers, all right, things that the things that you trust in, that you gather up, man, it's really gonna be for the just, man. All right, to put on, to eat, all right, you know, to sustain themselves in these days, these last days, man. All right, you know, because it says, so is he that live for treasure for himself, but is not rich towards God, man. All right, so don't trust in these uncertain riches, these, you know, these materialistic things. Like the brother says, nothing wrong with, you know, hey, if you got the, you know, the funds, all right, you know, to stock up, all right, but hey, ultimately, I trust in Yahweh Bashim Shah, man. All right.
Right, because they just like that individual in that verse, our life could be required at any moment. You know, it's really up to the Lord. Storing up spiritual riches lets you have mercy. You obtain mercy with that. You know, so whenever the Lord says, "Okay, well, you know what, I'm a judge. You know what, this and this individual, but he repented and he did my works. You know what, I'm gonna have mercy on him and I'm not gonna judge him." You know, that's way better than, because hey, you could store shit up, and then the Lord, but you know what, I'm gonna require his life. You know what, he hasn't done shit for me. You know what, yep, I'll make my decision. His life is now, you know, gonna be taken from him. You know. You know, you got anything else? Okay, we could end it with this one. You know, but that's how it is. You know, we gotta trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, and as long as we do that, you know, we're gonna have everything. If we do the opposite, then the opposite thing is gonna happen. You know, it's almost like basically, hey, us trusting in the Lord is not worrying about anything, and us not worrying about anything and trusting in the Lord gives us everything. Us not trusting in the Lord is being worried about everything, and us worried about everything and not trusting in the Lord gives us nothing. You know, so we have to, you know, trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua and keep doing His work, so we could be straight in that day. And if we do, and we are that number, we will be straight in that day. And this is going to be a way of how the Lord is going to deliver us, by giving us the things of the other wicked individuals that they thought was going to save them. You know, this is Isaiah 65:13. It says, "Therefore thus say Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed." You know, it says, behold, my servants shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. You know, because in that day we're going to be straight, man. It's going to be made known that there is a benefit in trusting Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, that there is a benefit in standing up for righteousness. You know, and what's that benefit? That we're always going to be straight no matter what the situation is. You know, and we're going to be drinking, we're going to be, you know, and everybody else is going to be confounded, being thirsty, hungry, crying for sorrow of heart, and howl for vexation of spirit. You know, and experiencing this and seeing this is going to be a whole different level than just talking about it. You know, so hey, you know, keep on doing like the brothers say, keep on doing what you're doing, and we're going to be straight. You know, envy not the oppressor, man. Envy not the wicked. You know, they're going to get what's coming to them, man. Soon it's going to be evident. You know, we just got to stay in our course, and then, you know, we're going to be straight. That says 15, "And ye shall leave your name for a curse unto my chosen, for Yahweh power shall slay thee, and call his servants by another name." You know, and you're going to be a curse unto us, man. We're going to know who's really cursed in that time. Because when the Lord comes back, guess what? He's lifting up the curse, you know, he's lifting up the curses. And the only ones he's going to lift them up from is going to be the elect. You know? Israel's going to get judged by everything. You know? In the kingdom, they won't be cursed. You know? But right now, as long as they stay in the route they're in, you know, they will be, man. You know? So, you know, so with that, hopefully your brethren were edified. You know, we're going to end up by giving all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Yasharala that rule well. And salutations to Yakim out there in the highways and the byways, preaching his word in truth and in sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom. on.
I'm Baba Ball.
Baba Ball.